Online, am I audible? Online, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, finally, yes. Good. Let's restart. Let me share the screen now.
This
Good
meeting
afternoon,
is being
everyone.
recorded.
How are you all? Oh, good. I'm fine. Thank you. So it's like some people I know, some people I don't know. So to everyone, let's have a proper introduction. Now, I hope online can see my screen. To everyone, my name is Prasad. I'm a full stack web developer, mean and MERN stack. In the last 6 years, I have been training and in the industry, and I'm currently working in Verizon as a full stack web developer. In this particular course, we are discussing the databases. Okay, it's a simple shortcut. Let's see in detail. We will see that. Online, his voice is not clear, ma. Clear, for some people, it's not clear. They're saying. Okay, maybe for some people it's clear, maybe for some people it's not clear because of internet issue, I think. Please check your issues, ma. I don't know. Hmm. Okay, just a minute then. Now, now, is it clear now? Is it clear now? Yes, for some people it's clear. Yeah, it's clear. Little better. Maybe because here some people were there, they were making noise. Now, good. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Good. మరీ క్లారిటీగా లేదు పర్లేదట Is it clear now? Ah, perfect. Perfect, I think. Okay. Okay. Now let's see. So you all know what is the course for, right? What is this course is for? You didn't expect that everyone will be silent, right? You thought it like everyone will shout and your voice will go away. What will happen to these people actually? Good. Now, so here we are going to discuss MySQL and MongoDB, sir. Let's see. I'm gonna tell all the details like how much the course time takes and all the things. Don't worry about it. And I'm 100% sure that you all know this. That's not MongoDB, right? Paka? Ah, that one is sure. Like now, let's see here this course details, ma. In this course, initially we will be in some demo classes. The demo classes will take it some kind of 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days. The demo classes will be 2 to 3 days, sir. So considering this, Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the Saturday onwards, we can happily start our thing. Many. Now, Saturday onwards, we can start happily. Now, so the course actually will take it 3 weeks. just a short period of 3 weeks where we are gonna understand complete MySQL and MongoDB. Now, listen to this point, especially to the people who knows me will understand this. I want you guys to be somewhat fast so that it will complete on time. Okay. Now, according to the course duration, sir, so the course every day it would be some starting from 2:10 to 2:15. In between it will start, and with your doubt clearing sessions it will go up to 3:45 to 3:55. Okay, including your doubt clearing session. So that's what everyday timings will be there, and the course contains both online and offline. Offline will be conducted here, and online you can take it the link in case if you want it. And this course is mainly for the Python people, right? Python full stack. So as a Python full stack people, how much MySQL you needed or how much MongoDB you needed, those things will be discussed. Understand, you are learning the databases for your programming. There are two kinds, that you will learn databases to become database administrators. No, we are not learning for that. You are not going into the depth of database where you can just swim around the complete database ocean and you can become network administrator. No, you will become programmer. In that you will use your MySQL or MongoDB packages so that you can able to do the operations. Okay, or any type of application when you are building it, whatever the operations which you will do, those things will be covered. Okay, now the complete in detail, what are the topics will be covered in MySQL, what are the topics will be covered in MongoDB will be explained. Don't worry. Okay, till now any doubts, sir? Till now any doubts, ma? So basically MySQL itself will take its the 10 days, and the MongoDB will be taken the remaining days of 8 to 9. Okay, now speaks. Now, are you all understanding, ma? Good. So that is okay. So we are here to understand MySQL and MongoDB. We will just start what is MySQL, what is MongoDB and all. Okay. Now, whatever the topics you will have, I will start it from the starting, sir, whether you knew it or not. If you have, there is no prerequisites. What are the course prerequisites? You don't need to know anything regarding Python or anything. No prerequisites. Basically, if you don't know anything, still you can start. All you need is a good logical mind for the data. Okay, we will understand what is data, why we need these databases, what are these courses of MySQL, MongoDB, how much interested and all. But still, before we go, all I need is the people who are interested to do something databases. Is it clear? Now, let's start it, sir. Now, first thing, why we need MySQL or any kind of DBMS. Now, goes here everyone. You know how much important the data is there in current world? Data is the king that everyone says. Not only now, from the age the system started, actually data is the main point. We have developed into the laptops, we have been using our phones and all. That is because of the data. Why Facebook is free? Why Insta is free? Why your WhatsApp is free? Why we are using in so much time? Why we are putting in that? Because of the data those people use us. Our data is shared everywhere. Now anyone is it with anyone. But what is the use? Right? Something has to be used, you know? Now let me start with one simple example. Imagine I'm a pizza shop owner. Pizza shop owner. Now, you all are learning Python, sir. So with Python, you can actually build some robust application. Now, imagine I'm a pizza shop owner. I need my digital presence. That means I don't know anything about the technologies, and I ask you to build something so that users, for me, users are the customers, whoever comes and eat pizzas, and I want them to come and take the pizzas or whatever it is. Hmm. How do you create it? You will use Python now. Okay, imagine you have a beautiful website, sir. Then, after everything is over, I have to find.
This meeting is
Right
being
or not?
recorded.
There should be some patterns. And the people, imagine you analyze, you took my 1 week or 1 month data and you understand it like, okay, now I understand your pattern. Every Saturday, your pizza sales are low. Or in particular area, your pizza sales is high. Or in particular range of people, your burgers are so good. If you give me the inputs like this, by analyzing the data, you know what I will do? For that particular area, I will promote more. For that particular day, I will do less number of pizzas because that day pizzas are not getting sold out. First, business owners should know some inputs now, and this has to be done by data analysts. Who are they? And your work as a Python and with MySQL is becoming data analyst. Believe me, if you use your Python skills and if you use your MySQL skills, you can become really great data analyst. And the data analysts are in demand. But it depends on your skill also. You should be able to find the patterns. Okay. Or you will write some programs which will find the patterns. Okay. We will do this in this course. In this course, I will do final project also. We will discuss the MySQL concepts. After discussing the concepts, we will do one project also. In that project, I will show you. I will take the similar example, some data, random data, and I will explain it like how this data will go and all the things. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear till now, sir? Very good. Now, now go here. First one, data is crucial for any business and it needs to be structured, maintained, and analyzed. Any data you take that has to be structured and the data has to become in a structured format. How do you do that? We will create tables, don't worry. And we have to maintain it. Maintenance bole to one day I remove one thing. Tomorrow onwards, I will not serve any French fries and I will remove it from my shop. And I may add another project. And everything should be feasible. Also, it should be analyzed. These three things can be done by any database, whether it is normal database management system like MySQL or NoSQLs like MongoDB. Both will do that. We will discuss slowly into that. Basically, any data which is used for a business needs to be structured and maintained and analyzed. Now, olden times, people used to do, olden times, we used to do files. You all are familiar with it, right? Even still, most of the government using it files. Okay, the file, signature and all. Because the data has to be stored in that way. But imagine the same data is in digital present. Now that's a game changer. Like everything can be done in seconds. Okay. Now that can be done, and modern times digital data needs to be structured, and there comes database. Okay. There comes databases. Now, what is data? Data is structured information. You will have some kind of structured information, sir. Like a city is there, males, something, some 2,20,029, and females, something 5,39,49, something. And so that I will have some kind of data. And the data is well structured. By seeing that, you can able to understand, oh, this is what it means. There may be some piece of information. It may be unstructured piece of information, but data means it has to be structured. And the structured one, this structured one needs to be stored. We store data in databases. Interesting point is this. You will store data in the databases. Databases is somewhere you will find some space and you will just store them. MySQL is not that. MongoDB is not that. MongoDB, MySQL are the database management systems. Database management systems are allows you to database management systems allows you to read, update, delete the databases. Somewhere you have piece of information, sir. Now, somewhere you have some piece of information, and the piece of information you just take it and you just store it somewhere, and some another device is there which is you will use. That other device you will use to read or to delete or to update whatever the database you stored. And those are called DBMS, which are database management systems. I think for some people voice is not clear online. Please check it in your mic. It's clear from my side. Please check it in your mic, ma. Online. Yeah. Yeah. For some people it's clear. For some people it's not. Please check it. Now, next one, sir. Why it is not clear for most people? Talk a little far. Okay, I think it's vibrating. Is it clear now, voice? Online, is it clear now, ma? I think it is too kind of too near. Yeah. Okay. Now I will go with this. Okay, that's fine. I will go with this, ma. And everyone, I am telling it in case to everyone whoever knew also I'm telling it. In case if my voice or when I speak something, if it goes fast, if you did not get it what I meant, you can ask me, I will repeat it one more. Voice is clear. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. If it is something fast, your voice, I will repeat it one more time and I will go for slow. Okay. It's like how your language will be there. Right? I can go even in 1x. I can explain everything in slow mode also, but it will take so much time actually. you know, yeah, it won't be that much great. It's good. Now, anyway, notes and all I will give, ma. Don't worry. Till now, everyone clear, sir? We just understand, okay, database management systems will be there and they will just be used. We will use it them to read, update and all. Till now, we didn't do anything. Now, let's understand first. Types of databases. Types of databases. Now, I will go slowly, don't worry. There are two kinds of, there are two kinds of databases. There are two kinds of DBMS. Now, basically, the DBMSs will be there now, like MySQL or MongoDB or PostgreSQL or MSSQL. These all are actually divided based on how they will store the data. Based on how they will store the data. Now, there are two kinds of ways, sir. One is called RDBMS. Oh, so you guys studied already and come here to test me, right? That's good, actually. Having a knowledge, nice. It is relational database management system. That's nice. Keep the same thing until the end of the classes. Okay. Now, relational database management system. And second one, NoSQL. NoSQL, which is non-relational basically. Okay. Or you can write it here, non-relational database directly. We will come to SQL and NoSQL also in this only. Non-relational database management systems. One is relational database management system and another one is non-relational database management system. Now, what is the main advantage with the relational database management systems? Relational database management systems stores the data in tables. They stores the data in tables because it is very easy, sir. Imagine you have a table of population. Imagine you have a table like timetable you all will see in your classes, right? Timetables are so clear. Which day, which period, which sir class is there. You will easily understand it, right or not? Always the tables will have rows and the columns so that you will match and you will find the exact point. The data can be represented in tables so that it is very easy to find. That can be done with RDBMS. And what is the advantage with that? It is easy to use, but difficult to store. Why? Because tables will take so much memory, sir. When you are using traditional databases, actually it costs much. But still people like to go with it because of, simplicity in the database. Like anyone can understand if something data is in a table. Imagine if I show a table, even my mom and dad can understand the tables. If we explain it, the rows and columns. If you explain it to 4th class, 5th class people, they will understand timetables very easily. Right or not? But what if something, a concept like trees in your, DSA or a concept like, linked list. Those kind of data, if they are storing, then you need to have some kind of technical knowledge or some kind of, expertise to understand it. That kind of data will be used in non-relational database. Like imagine I stored the data in an object form and I showed that to a 4th class kid. He won't understand it. And a table he will understand very easily. Are you getting my point, sir? And it is difficult to store but easy to use, sir. And next one. It will store the data and relations can be well maintained. Relations can be well maintained. You have 2-3 tables, sir. For example, I have a table of teachers. All the teacher details will be there. And I have a table of classes. Imagine in my school, one class table is there, 10th class table. In the 10th class table, all the students of 10th class will be there. Also, it will have one column where the class teacher. Right or not? Are you getting my point, sir? Imagine there is one school, sir. So imagine in one school, one student's table is there and one teacher's table is there. And inside the student's table, there is one column which is called class teacher. And inside the class teacher table, imagine I write it the name Raj. That means 10th class teacher is Raj. Now, the simple question is, will that Raj name will be inside the teacher's table or not? Yes, na? Imagine that it is there in the 10th class name, but it is not in the teacher's table. Will it be valid? No, na? Now, if I find it, 10th class, Raj, then what is his address? What is his phone number? If I want to know, I will connect one table to another table. Right? I want to know what is his phone number, what is his salary, so that the tables has to be connected. That means one table has a relation with another table. How do you maintain the relations? How do you put the keys and all? We'll discuss later. It is just a general theory. I'm just giving it. Now, in the general theory, when you are having multiple tables, there is a point that you need to combine those tables. And there comes to the actual relational database management system. Relations can be well maintained easily. But in non-relational database management system, relations cannot be maintained easily. It would be so much difficult. Then why do you need these non-relational databases? Because they are fast. They are huge and easy to store, and they are fast. Easy to store and very fast. Before you start your actual RDBM, database management system, you should choose one, either MySQL or MongoDB. You are learning both because you will have a greater scope in your job. But imagine you are building one application. Will you put MySQL and MongoDB both in your application? Any one only now? Then how do you choose? You will choose based on the data. Imagine you are building a school kind of application. You need to put the data in tables so that the relations can be well maintained. You are building some chat application. You are building some social media. For that, tables will not work. You will go with something non-relational database management system. Is it clear, ma'am? Now, next. Now, also, take your social media management systems like Facebook, Insta. How much data Insta store in database? Huge, na? And that much data, every minute people are retrieving it. Like at the same point, maybe 1 lakh people or more than 1 lakh are using currently in Insta maybe. And I will open and I will click on the get my data. I will click on a button. It will come for me also. 1 lakh one or 1 crore one also it will come. That means data has to be that much fast. Okay. And that much simple. It should not store. Imagine each reel is taking with 5 GB memory. Will anyone watch any reel only? No. And it has to be very fast. It has to be very less memory. So that maintaining will be easy and getting the details will be easy. Okay. Now, at any point, if anyone online missed anything, you can let me know. I will repeat it. Don't worry. And second point, how do they store non-relational databases? They will store in data in kind of documents or like objects or trees or graphs. There are so many relational database management systems. Relational database management systems stores the data in tables. And those tables are very easy to use and they are difficult to store. But still, they are easy to understand. And relations are well maintained in the relational database management system. When I go for non-relational database management systems, data can be huge and easy to store and fast to retrieve the data. You can get the data as much as fast you can. And we will store the data in documents, objects, trees, or graphs. Is it clear, ma? Is it clear, everyone? Now, give me the examples which you know regarding RDBMS. What are the RDBMS you know? What are the RDBMSs you know? MySQL, obviously. I'm just asking it like, just. Oracle, that is true. MySQL, Oracle. Huh? PLSQL is just a kind of language thing. Okay, it's an extension. It's not a separate one. Okay, someone said it SQL Server. That is true. Or SQLite. Similar. SQLite. Does anyone ever heard something called PostgreSQL? You guys never heard of PostgreSQL, ma? That is also one of the famous one, Ray, actually. You know, just check it in your internet. It will be actually one of the famous relational database management system. Okay. That also will use tables. All are similar. Sir, which one I will choose? MySQL or Oracle or SQL Server or SQLite or PostgreSQL. What is common in all of them? SQL. That is true. All are using the structured query language only. You are actually using one language, which is structured query language. And that structured query language is how you will write commands. It's like using structured query language, MySQL will understand, and using structured query language only Oracle also understand. And the same thing SQL Server also will understand, or SQL Lite also will understand, or PostgreSQL also will understand. There might be some words different. Imagine if I speak Telugu, and Telugu I can speak it in Srikakulam in different way, or in kind of Rayalaseema it's different way, in Telangana it's different way. But I'm speaking basically the Telugu language. But different people will understand different words in different way. Ultimately, it's to communicate. The same thing will do. All will understand SQL, but in their own way. When you say some kind of varchar in MySQL, you will say the same thing in Oracle varchar too. Okay, in some databases you will use some keys, and in another database you will not use them only. Okay, it's just same like how your regional kind of things, slang, how it will be different. This is also different. The outside format is same, and most of the industry will use MySQL, ma. And if you are going for higher things after MySQL, Oracle, you can just see. Is it clear? Are you getting my point? One more time. SQL is just a structured query language. That language you will use so that you will give commands. Imagine MySQL is one guy. Now I will go to that guy and will say, just go to the database, create a table. And then he will do it. The language which I used to tell him is structured query language. And the same language I will use it for Oracle also. But these two people, one is like a Telangana guy, one is like an Andhra guy. The language slang will be different. Okay? But the format is same, the rules were same. Okay? And now, next one. If one don't know SQL, is there any complication to learn complication to learn MySQL and MongoDB? Listen, MySQL, forget about MySQL. One thing you should know, every software developer is SQL. SQL, according to me, mandatory. People will not tell you this, but every developer will use somehow in their particular thing SQL. It is a basic necessity. Sir, I work it in mean and MERN stack. I use only MongoDB, but still SQL comes so many times to me. Because you have to see so many other dependencies. Okay. And in that time, it will not leave you. SQL already built its empire. Whether it's MySQL or Oracle, it doesn't matter to me. SQL built its empire. Okay. Now, let's see here. What are the non-relational database you know? Tell me the non-relational databases you know, Ray. Obviously, MongoDB because you have seen in pamphlet. Any other? Huh? MongoDB next. MongoDB is a NoSQL. Dekho, what is NoSQL, sir? All are above SQL and these are NoSQL. Simple. In these languages, you will not. It's like Telugu guys, non-Telugu guys. Simple. Are you getting my point, ma? It's not a separate region point. Now, you will use something called CouchDB. You will use something like Cassandra. Or you will use something like Redis. Maximum these things are used. Any other things you guys know? Apache, it's there. Someone is giving it Firebase and all. Those are comes under backend as a service. They are not databases. When you go for Firebase, Supabase, they are not databases, sir. They are different. Okay. Now you may see some YouTube ads regarding DynamoDB or AstroDB, something. Those things are kind of new. They are coming. You know, there are so many databases. You can't even count them. That many databases are there. But most famously, people goes with MongoDB and Redis. Okay, in non-relational databases. Okay, Apache one will be internal application. Mostly people will use now. Someone is asking Atlas DB. Atlas DB is MongoDB basically. Now, okay. Till now you understand, okay, there are two types of data types. Database management systems. One is relational, which will store it in tables. One is non-relational, which will not store it in tables, but some another ways. Okay. And we understand advantage, we understand disadvantage. And then finally, we have seen examples. Now, our time to choose the language. And we are choosing it MySQL and MongoDB to start our course. Obviously, we have to choose that only, no other choice. And let's start our MongoDB, sir, MySQL, sir. Now, online, if anyone not getting it, please let me know, sir. Now, there is no point like which one is best. Okay. People will always ask me. You know, the first question when any person comes to the Amirpet will say, sir, which course is best? There is no correct answer to that. No, let me speak you honestly, ma. There is no correct way. Some people will say it you like, no, learn machine learning. Some people will say it like, no, learn robotics, data science, or something blockchain, or something like. And you know, ultimately, after you learn all the things, you will get one job and you will do Excel sheet. That is what the reality. Okay. So that is why I'm saying it. You don't need to focus on which one is best. We are learning two things. Whether MySQL useful to you, use that. Whether it is MongoDB useful to you, use that. That is the only thing. I am not saying it like one is great, one is not. We discuss pros and cons. Simple. Now, for Python, we use MySQL and MongoDB both. Okay. Some applications will go with both will go smoothly. Python. I will tell you in future. Now, MySQL. MySQL is a database management system. Now, MySQL is a database management systems which is used to create, read, update, or delete databases. And SQL is a language. SQL is a language. SQL is a language used to to do operations using MySQL. The basic difference between SQL and MySQL is a tool which is like the database management system. In that you will use all the things create, read and all. But how did the MySQL will convey the things? There is one thing called MySQL server. So you will tell to MySQL server, you should speak to that guy. The language which you will use to speak to that guy is the SQL. Okay. Now, we'll start from the installation cell. If everyone is clear from this point, we will install. Today is just a rough sketch up, sir, because it's a demo class. And we'll start creating the tables and all the things. Don't worry, slowly. Now, MySQL is a database management system. This one is used to create, delete, read, anything it can do, sir. An interesting point is MySQL will have permanent delete also. Most of the time, whatever you do it will be deleted permanently. Now, okay. Listen, everyone, there is one database. Inside the database, there is so much data. Okay. Now, there is one database management system. One guy is there. So this database management system, I went to him and I said to him that add some data or delete some data. The moment he said it, he will just go there and he will just delete one particular element. Oh, he deleted everything. That is too bad. Now, so the way I convey to that guy is the SQL. Like SQL server, the way you convey to the SQL server to delete something, to add something, insert something, that language is basically SQL. And the one which you are conveying is the MySQL. There is a different types of servers which are like MS SQL server or SQLite server or Oracle server or PostgreSQL servers. Now, let's start installation process, sir. If anyone has the systems with you, you can start it with me. In case if you are not having it, you can note it down so that at home you can do it. Installation. I will share you the topics which I will cover and all the things. Don't worry. First, go to Google, type it here, MySQL download for Windows. Write it here, MySQL download for Windows. Online, whoever asking the link, I am also going from Google only. You should also go for Google. And the link I will not send. Now, go to the MySQL one. Okay. Now, how to do it in Mac? Type it in MySQL, download in Mac Ray. People are so intelligent. Okay, directly it opens this page now. Now, anyway, I will go to that page only. This is the main page. If I go it here, you can see all the things, whatever the elements you want to delete. See. Now here, can you see this page my here? Down. You can see one option. First option, MySQL Community GPL downloads. MySQL Community GPL downloads. Only I am seeing it if you are in this first step. Actually, this is the first step. Imagine you directly open third step page. Kuch nahi hota. You can continue from third step. Okay. Is it clear? Now, if already someone installed, that's fine, ma. Just listen to the class or just go mute. Simple. Now, open it. You can see here, bunch of things will be there. And Sir, in this all, I want it here. Listen, I want MySQL community server. I want MySQL shell so that command line client will come. And I want MySQL workbench. What is this workbench? What is this shell? I will tell you. I want all these three things. But instead of clicking on each one by one, sir, listen, there are two ways. One is going into each one of them and download, or directly download this MySQL installer for Windows. People whoever taking photos, there is one thing called pen and paper. Write it. The people are becoming lazy only. It's like anything comes, take a screenshot. You will never open that screenshot only in your life. Open karta. Does anyone taking screenshot and at home seeing screenshot wrote the notes? I know our mind will say already screenshot is there now. Why to write? Never. I don't think so. But if you are, imagine if you already having the book, already having the screenshot, why you are writing the notes? That is also foolish only, na? Your wish, whatever. More fools are actually who are buying the Xerox shop notes, Ray. And I'm seeing it that big market only. Go inside this one, MySQL installer for Windows. If you see first time, I directly come to this page. Okay. If you are directly come to this, no problem. Okay. Be in this page only. Don't think it like why first step is not there. You directly come to third stage. Now, go here, sir. Now, here, if you take it here, you will see something. One is having 2.1 M and one is having a 303.61 M. This is a web installer, ma. This is a web community. This is a installer community, Windows installer community. So I will use the second one, sir. Download the second one. Sir, if you see it here, MySQL version is 8.0.39 and we are having it Windows. If you are with other operating systems, you can select other operating systems also and then download, sir. Download. You should select the second one, sir. Now it will ask you to log in. No one will log in. Just write it here. No thanks. Just start download. And it will download. It depends on your internet speed.
వచ్చాడు రాయమని చెప్పంట
అర్థం కాల
పేపర్ మీద
ఆ,
మన పేపర్ ఇచ్చాడు కదా
ఆ,
వచ్చాడు రాయ
అలాగే. Okay. Offline people, they distributed some papers. Write your names. Write your names only. Okay. For the persons whoever write one nice name, go out and collect the chocolates. I'm just kidding, Ray. Now, okay. For chocolate, seriously? Now any system can able to run because my system RAM is only 3 GB. Listen, any system can run the MySQL, ma. Okay, it won't be having much memory. Now, show me once again how to download. That is just a 3 steps, Ray. Now go here. I am just installing it. It will ask you, do you want to install? Yes. And it will install. Interestingly, for me, it is happening quickly. Already it is installed in my system. Now, you will be continued receiving product Kerala something. Do you want to upgrade it? Apply now. No. Okay, everyone, see. Next. I got it here, these 3 products. Interesting point is you will get bunch of products here. I got these 3 products. For you, it may not be the same. I got it these products because already these products are there in my system. Okay. Now I select all these 3 products, ma. Now here, MySQL server, why this is not working? Next, execute. Now for you, the screens will be kind of different, sir. I will show you. Everyone, I will share you one documentation also. I will show you, sir, in the meanwhile how it will look. Guys, you can see it here. I will show you exactly how it will look. Now, you go to the community. Once you downloaded the second download, no thanks, just download it. It is installed. Actually, you will get this screen mark. Please select this. This is the screen you will get actually to set it up. For me, already it is installed. That is why it is coming up to me. So what I will do tomorrow, today night I will just uninstall everything again. And tomorrow I will show you installation one more time. Don't worry. But still, you can remember this screen. The same screen will show you your system also. And if you select it here, if you are not having developer options, chhod do. Sometimes you will get the developer options, sometimes you will not get the developer options. Leave it. Okay. I want you to select directly full. There are 2 ways. Select either full or custom. If you select custom, you should only choose what elements you want. I don't want you to take the risk. Tomorrow I will select custom and I will show you what are the things. If developer options are not there, let them install everything. No worries. Click on full. Click on full. No need of developer options, sir. Okay. That is just a demo one. Click on full. And I will give you this PDF also. Don't worry. If it is showing 9.01 no errors, it will come to the similar one. Okay. How it is updating in my system, the similar one will come and it will execute, sir. And you click on next. It will automatically ask you something upgrade. Okay. You go with yes or no. It doesn't matter. Preferably, I will go with yes. So that future updates will come. Okay. Now, see, if you go for full, this all will be installed. Actually, I don't need all of them. Okay. Now, next. Install. It will install all the things. Click on next. It will show you all the things. Next. And then next. You don't need to see what is what. Everything you can click on next. Only one point it will stop. Yes, this is the point. Everyone. You just click on next, next, next. But at one point, sir, it will ask you to give me the password. Everyone remember MySQL root password. You should put one password and try to put a simple password like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something. You are just in a testing mode. You will not do anything bigger one. Because if you forget the password, you should go to the again ini file, config file and all you should change. Instead of that all mess, I highly recommend you to put one password and remember that. Is it clear? Now, this is the only point where you want to keep it note and then remaining all you don't need to give only. Okay, this is all waste of time because this guy is creating some other users. You don't need to give it only. How many digits password? Minimum 6 digits they will keep. Okay, and after that your wish. Then automatically next and it will install, sir, everything. This all are not necessary. You will just click on next only. Until you click on next, ultimately it will install all of these things. After you install, these 2 things will be open, sir. I want you to maintain these 2 things. One is MySQL shell One is MySQL workbench. One is MySQL shell. One is MySQL workbench. Till now, any doubts, ma? No. Let me write it everything, sir. From starting, sir. Installation. Go to MySQL downloads page. And then inside this, if you remember, you will have community server GPL downloads. One option will be there. And if you go to community server GPL download, then you will have something called MySQL server, community server, and next select second download. Then next page is no thanks download, just download. No thanks, just download. And once it is there, it will be downloaded, sir. After this, what you have to do? Open downloaded exe file and it opens. Now then you will get one kind of, one pop-up will come, sir. Inside this you will have all the things. Now select full. All you need is SQL shell and workbench and server, sir. But still, if you go for full, no problems will happen, sir. Now go here, full, and then don't worry, click next only until you see password. Until you see password. Now enter password, sir. Enter password. Okay. And then simple again. Next until install. It will almost install it. Then you will get one pop-up like installation completed or something kind of one. Is it clear, ma? But how do you know it is correctly installed or not? Then, if it is installed, sir, whatever the notes is I wrote and all, I will give you, sir. Don't worry, ma. Now in password, you can keep anything you like, sir. Numbers or anything, but you have to remember that password. Okay. After full, you just go on. Okay. And go with, it will show one pop-up like, yes, do you want to upgrade or something? Go with yes and then go with that. Okay. Once you do it all, then install, sir. Once it is installed, now you can check it here. There will be some applications like workbench. See, for me, workbench is there. And I will show you where my MySQL is there also I will show. C drive. Someone, Monica Reddy, is asking after entering the password. Repeat process means confirm password only. It's same password you have to write it. Okay. Now, if I go here, program files, here I can see you can see here one folder is there already. MySQL. Inside my C drive, inside my inside my C drive, inside the program files, MySQL folder is created. In C drive, you will not create any folders, ma. In C drive, whatever the items which got installed, whatever the software is installed, it will only create the folder. Now inside the MySQL, actually I have server. I have two servers. One is 8.4 and one is 8. Okay. Now See, what are the applications I have, sir? Server, shell, and workbench. Because actually I installed only these three. If you select 4, you will get so many. Okay. Okay. And tomorrow I will delete all of these things and I will start it. Till now, any doubts here? Till now, any doubts? No. Okay. Till now, for some people, router also came. No worries. If you got extra, it's okay. I got just an idli and chutney. You got sambar also. Chod do. Okay. So you don't need it. In our course, we will eat only the idli chutney. Okay. Now only the shell and the workbench we will use. Now let's start here. Now here, first thing, sir, someone is asking how to download Oracle. This is not Oracle class, right? People will ask kuch bhi. Now, okay. Sir, everyone, sir, what is this workbench? What is this MySQL? Is MySQL and MySQL workbench are same? Let me define. MySQL means MySQL server. Guys, who take care of your system? Listen, who take care of your system, your database and all is MySQL server actually. You downloaded MySQL server na just now. That MySQL server take care of your database. But can you directly speak to server, sir? No. So you said it like, sir, I can speak SQL language. That is true. But where you will speak to them? Either you should go by command prompt or you need one tool. You need one place where you will tell something in SQL language and the server will read it. Right or not? You need one community platform now, and there are two ways. There are two ways. There are two ways to connect MySQL server. There are two ways to connect the MySQL server. Now, this class I will teach both MySQL and MongoDB. Don't worry. Can you tell how to delete MySQL completely in our system? Do uninstall, Ray. Now, I will tell you the topics which I will do also. Don't worry. Now we are not discussing any of the topics. Okay. We did not start at MySQL. We are just doing installation only. Okay. Now, okay. What are the two ways, sir? One is called workbench. Workbench is a user interface tool. User interface tool to connect or interact with database. You have, sir, instead of this all, imagine in database one row is there. If I click on delete button, automatically database row deleted. If I click on add, database row added. That will be easy enough. That is what the workbench. In workbench, actually, if you don't write command also, if you click on delete button, automatically delete. If you click on add button, it will automatically add. That is a graphical user interface. Okay. User interface tool, which is or GUI. Graphical user interface. For the user's benefit, easy purpose, we will do. There is another way. Some people don't like it. No, I will write the command only. I will do it everything black and white CMD prompt only. For those people, you will have command line client. Shell will do this. Command line client. Command line client is a CLI. CLI means command line interface. Sai, Krishna, Prushti, what is best for us? Like nothing. Both are same actually. It's like what you like. I will show you 4 or 5 ways. Now, all the ways I will show you. Which one is best, you choose. Okay. Now, command line interface to connect or interact with database. Any doubts, ma? Sir, first you downloaded, sir. Okay. Now, see in MySQL prompt, whatever the JS it is showing you, don't do that only. That is shell. I will show you. Don't worry. Now. Okay. Everyone, let's start it now. Okay. Let me finish it up. Why it is still working. I think for me it's working on. I think it's done. I thought. Finish. Now. Now go here. Everyone, type it here first. Workbench. Workbench. If you open it here, it will open the workbench like this, ma. It will open the workbench like this. Now, for me, actually, I have two servers. If you check it in my database, actually, in C drive, I have two MySQL servers. Okay. Now, one is 3306, one is 3307. But for you, already one thing will be there. See, already one demo is there. Already some demo is connected. Now, if I click on this, okay, the problem is this demo one is already having the password stored. Normally, it will not show like this. MySQL workbench. Three. Now, delete the connection. I'm deleting the connections. Till now, I don't have any connections. Let me start a connection demo. 3307. Okay. Now open it. Now see, it is asking me the password. Earlier, you know what happened is I forgot the passwords. That's why I put it here, save the password. So it did not ask me password. Okay. You also 100% recommended first time. It will give you this particular demo one or whatever it by default will come. You don't need to create. I deleted and created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think my password. Just okay, password is wrong. हो गया. हाँ 1, 2, 3, 1 to 9. Remember that. Now, okay. So I just opened ma. Someone will have it like 3305, 3306, 3307. It doesn't matter. Where your server is running, it doesn't matter. Server should run. If I open it here, my server is running actually here. Server is running. See, if I go to the servers, I can see something server running. Clear, ma? Now, okay. So though, now delete all. I will show you. Now by default, sir, I am deleting everything here. If I right click, if I drop, it will automatically delete it. See, I have so many things. I'm deleting all. Drop now. This all we will do it one more time. Don't worry. We will only create it our own. That's why I'm deleting it. Drop now. See how much easy to delete a table now by doing this kind of things. But actually, you should write a command also. Now, next. All these are data, sir. All they have so much data also, but I delete it now. Everyone see this? Now everyone focus here, ma. Okay, I think left side I can't zoom it. Now left side, maybe the last ones can't see it clearly. Listen, ma, there is one folder, there is one thing called sys is there. SYS. Okay. This SYS is nothing but system. Okay. SYS is the system one. By default, one folder, one database will be created by default. That is the system one. What if I want to create another one? Okay. You can create your own databases also. You can create your own tables also. We will understand the database, tables, rows after some minutes. But here, everything you have. Sir, I created one database, sir. Sys, inside the sys, how many tables you have, how many views you have, how many stored procedures you have, or how many functions you have. What are stored procedures, functions, we'll discuss later, don't worry. But this all will be inside this. You can see the data in the tables. If I go inside them, this table, you can see it clearly. You can see what is there in the table also clearly inside this. Now, and these are the commands. You will write the commands also for this. Okay. Now, this is the graphical user interface. One more time. Everyone. Workbench is very easy to add, to delete, to create databases or tables or anything to retrieve the data. Without commands also you can do that. Without commands also you can do that. To do this, we will use Workbench, sir. Let me open it here, Workbench, which is a graphical user interface tool. Open it. Now, this one is connected to 3307 and I'm opening it. It is asking me the password, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let it be. Now, ho gaya. Any doubts now? Any doubts here? Sir, in real time also, sys is a default folder. Okay. Now, don't delete it in sys. Don't store your data also in sys. And listen, in real time, you will use Workbench most of the times. Okay. Now, see, for the first time, obviously there might be some kind of confusion. At any point you have any doubt, let me know. I will repeat it. I opened one thing which is Workbench, sir, and I gave my password, sir. While installing, I gave that password and it will go, sir. If anyone forgot the password, sir, there are two ways. You should go to the MySQL C drive, MySQL and .ini and you should change it there, or calmly uninstall everything, restart system and install it again. Okay. The second procedure is I recommend. Now, any doubts, my here? Sir, any doubts, sir, here? No. Sir, is it the only way to save the database? No. Let me open another one. Command line client. For the first 3-4 days, I will show you Workbench. I will show you command client both, so that you will choose which one you like. Go for command line client. You can see a MySQL command line client. Now, it is asking me password. What happened? MySQL client. Okay, client is not working it here basically. Maybe because two servers are there now, client is not able to find which one to go. Now it opened. Because guys, everyone see this? What if, sir, I want to see databases? Show databases. When whatever the databases are there in my system, it will show, sir. Any doubts, ma? Sir, this is different server which is 3306. Okay. Now, let me start from starting. The same procedure I wanted to repeat until end of the class, so that once you install it, remaining things will be easy, sir. Now, yeah, those are default databases. I have products separate. Now, go here. Now, everyone, go from starting, sir. First, go to MySQL download page, download the community server, and then go to MySQL community server page, download, select download. No thanks, just download. Most people will download it easily. Downloading is not the difficult part. Then this is the difficult part. Installation. Sir, before you install in your system, go to C drive. Everyone, go to C drive. Check it in MySQL. Program files. Is it there in MySQL or not? Inside your C drive, inside program files, maybe someone installed in your system or some another got installed. Check it. If it is there, sir, then just uninstall it, restart your system, and then start it, so that you will not get collided. For me, two things are getting collided. Okay, so you will not get any problem. Not just click on the download exe file. Don't worry about if you are not getting. Don't worry about if you are not getting developer options. You will get it 100% four options: client, server, full, custom. Because developer option screenshot is long. Okay, old one. Now click on full and then next, enter the password. Remember the password, give me the easy password. And then next, install. Any doubts here? No. Once you installed it, it will install two things. One is Workbench. One is command line client. What is the difference, sir? Workbench will show you your database, and command line client also will show you your databases. And those databases, you can interact. Like, for example, sir, if you want to delete or do anything, Workbench directly give you options: delete button, add button, something kind of one interaction. But graphical user interface, command line interface, nothing like that. In command line client, you have to type everything. Imagine you want to see all the databases. In Workbench, you will see them directly. But in command line client, you have to enter them. Is it clear, ma? Now, sir, which one is better? You can use anything, sir. Now, what will happen with us when entering the password in command line client? If you are entering in command line client password, it will open the command line client, sir. I will show you one more time. Okay. Now, Workbench will be used for real time, and I built one website using Workbench only. Okay. Don't worry about it. Workbench, people will use it in companies also. People will use Workbench only, ma. Okay. Now, go here. Click on Workbench, sir. Already you will have one server. Okay. And I'm just creating one more server. Your wish. Server 1. And click on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, connection error. Continue anyway. Server is running now, no problem. Now dekho. Now, sir, everyone see this, ma? You don't need to get the server name, port name and all. Just open it, click on it, it will open, sir. Guys, listen. Why did I deleted the previous one is to show you again password. Okay. There is no rule like you should also delete yours and again start it. Don't think it in that case only. Sometimes, see, I have so many databases. I am deleting them. That doesn't mean you delete your databases and start. Keep it yours. Okay. Now, workbench is very simple. Whenever you open, if you open it 2-3 times, it will be normal. Okay. Now, left side. See it everyone, ma? Guys, see it here. 3306 is port number, sir. Where your system is there. Port number. Okay. Now, left side, whatever is there. When you demo, you given 307. Now you are giving 306. Ishwar. Listen again, I'm telling you. Two kinds of, now I have two servers. For you, only one server will do, which will be by default 3306. Okay. Now, what is schema? Schema is database one. All your databases will be left side. Now, how many databases I have? Two. One is products, one is sys. Sys is by default system generated one. Okay. Now you have products database. Inside that, I have tables. I have so many tables. I have one table, sir. And I don't have any views. I don't have any stored procedures or functions. Now, what if I want to write it any command? Dekho, everyone see it here. How to get a file here? File, click here. You can write it here, file ma, and then you can write it here, add new file. Now, click here. See, down there is one option. Can you see this? This one is new file, sir. Click on a new file. I don't know why system is not getting zoom. Editor is zooming, but this browser is not zooming. Is there a way? No. I will check it on now. Anyway, now see this, sir. If you click on this, you will open a new file, ma. Inside this, you can write it whatever the commands you want. How many databases are there? How many tables are there? Okay, this is one way. What are databases? What are tables? How do you create them? Tomorrow we will do. And offline people also I am highly recommending. If you have laptops, just in a case if you have, and download and install it today, and tomorrow onwards bring it to class. I will do it here, you try it there. So that we all will go in a reality way. Simple. Okay. Now, right top, zoom. क्या हुआ? Huh? Guys, what happened, ma? Oh, you think I said it like tomorrow you bring it so the class is over? No. One more time, let's revise it all, okay? Before you go, every day we should revise it, ma. The more you nag it, it will be more. Who is that no? What is no SQL? Okay, that's good. Let it complete, ma. Okay. Now, see, listen again. I'm telling you. I did not tell you much things when you open in my workbench. What I did not tell. All I told is how to open workbench. What is workbench? Simple. Same thing. How to open command line and what is command line. I want you to know that only. Tomorrow I will show you in workbench. This section is there. That section is there. Everything we will discuss. You can't eat everything at one day. Okay. Now let's open command line client also, ma. It will ask you password, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if you give it, see it came MySQL. Now here also you can see your databases ma. Show databases. Interesting point is, listen, last ones. This is one of the interesting point. When you see in your workbench, it will show you only system products. But here it is showing it sys products, perform schema, MySQL inform schema. Because these remaining things are hidden ones. Okay. These two you can edit them. Sys you can do it, but you should not do it. And products you can do it. Your wish. That is products is my own only. Okay. So remaining things you should not touch because Windows, your operating system will create some things. Okay. Now, till now, any doubts? No. And last one, sir, I am giving you a GitHub link. Everyone, I will open GitHub. VS2. Guys, if you are not having GitHub, also fine. You open my repository. In that repository, every day I will push the code. Every day, code bole to whatever we do. Okay, every day, whatever the notes we write, whatever the things I told will be inside this. Whatever the PDF I want to share also in this, I will share. You can download it. Now, let me write it my everything. Just a minute. Open the folder. DBS2. Now, save as. Now, everyone, I'm gonna push it into the GitHub, sir, so that you can see it from there. After the demo classes, we'll change it. Don't worry. Once the demo classes are over, we will delete these things and we will change it. Don't worry. Until that, we can use this. Go here. Now, everyone, I'm gonna share the link. Online and offline, please see this. Guys, you don't need to have any GitHub account to see this. If you type this link in Google, automatically you will see the notes. You don't need to have any GitHub account only for that. Can you share the link in the chat? No. Type it yourself. See it. How to push files into the GitHub. I don't think this is a GitHub class. Share on chat box. No, you can see on the screen, right? Online is free, is visible. Yeah, then try it. Simple. Everyone note it down. No need to take the pics. Note it down. कुछ नहीं होता ना. Index of course also will be provided tomorrow. Tomorrow we will discuss what we will do and complete index of the course, and also we will discuss the further SQL. So today's task, everyone, guys, everyday task will be there. Today's task is install install MySQL and check it your workbench and client. In case if you get it any errors, let me know. Tomorrow I will solve them. Everyone in your systems. Bring it your systems if you are having it. Okay? That's it for today. Thank you all. Boys can leave, sir. Let the boys leave first. For Chitti Priyanka, you can complete the databases, man. No worries. You can do directly database. Websites are different, Ray. It is MySQL website. That is Oracle website. Huh? Already you have Oracle. Hey, no problem. You have good system na, RAM is good na. Huh? Go with that. Go with that. Online, if any doubts, you can ask me, ma. Hmm? చేయాల్సిందే. ఇప్పుడు నేను మొత్తం డిలీట్ చేసి మళ్ళీ మొదటి నుంచి క్రియేట్ చేయాలి, తప్పదు నాది కూడా అంతే. For Sandhya who missed RDBMS and NoSQL difference, RDBMS is nothing but relational database management. Guys, let's wait for 2 minutes. Let them leave at least the door. I know that you have works at home and you have something, let it be. You have serious class which will start it like 15 minutes early only. Your classes will start 4 o'clock na. Let them leave. Slowly you will go na. Because outside anyway trouble will be there. Okay? Now you can leave, sir. Happily. Thank you.
Sir,
Huh? Where do you want, ma'am? Which time you want? Early morning 2 to 4 is not good, na? Then they fixed some time and we took this class. That's it. If any another thing is there, let next time you can see. I downloaded MySQL right now. It is showing it MySQL command line client, but not showing workbench. Please check it, sir. That means workbench is not installed properly. Santosh, check it in your C drive. Is it installed or not? If it is not installed, just go to the website and install only workbench separately. Sir, is this the only database class? If you don't have this, you may have it in another. I don't know about it. MySQL client is showing only 4 databases. It is not showing. Neha, it won't show product database because for product is mine. Huh? ఏంటిది ఇది? ఇది కరెంట్ రూట్ పాస్వర్డ్ అంటే ఆ ప్రీవియస్ రూట్ పాస్వర్డ్ అడుగుతుంది. అది అవ్వలేదు. అది ఎందుకు అవ్వలేదు అంటే మీ సి డ్రైవ్ లోనే ఎక్కడ ఉండిపోయింది. నువ్వు అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసినా సరే ఆ సి డ్రైవ్ కి వెళ్ళి అవి క్లియర్ చేయాలి. సి డ్రైవ్ కి వెళ్ళి క్లియర్ చేసేసి ఫస్ట్ అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసి నువ్వు ఒకసారి టైప్ చేయి MySQL. అవ్వదు అది. కాసేపటి తర్వాత అదే సిస్టమ్ ఆగిపోద్ది, సిస్టమ్ హ్యాంగ్ అయిపోయింది అయ్యుండొచ్చు, ఎగ్జాక్ట్ గా తెలియదు. కాసేపటి తర్వాత సిస్టమ్ ఆన్ చేసి జస్ట్ అన్ని ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసాయి. ఒకవేళ అవ్వకపోతే ఫోర్స్ షట్ డౌన్ చేసాయి. ఫస్ట్ అన్ఇన్స్టాల్ చేశాక సి డ్రైవ్కి వెళ్ళి MySQL లో చూడు. MySQL అనే ఫోల్డర్ ఉండకూడదు, డిలీట్ చేసేయి, ఉండకూడదు. డిలీట్ చేసి రీస్టార్ట్ చేయి, రీస్టార్ట్ చేసి మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చెక్ చేసుకో అన్ని ఉన్నాయి లేవా, తర్వాత ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయి. ఓకే. Now, Koteswar Rao, will you teach SQL, sir? That is what we are teaching. Workbench is working, command line is not working. Why? MongoDB is included. Yes, it is included. I explained that also in this course. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you all online. That's great.